What's going on, Wacky Cat? They say WWE 2K23 is the highest rated WWE game in history. The critics are giving it very high scores, and I have to agree with them. But there are some issues still going on with this game. And before I can give it the stamp of approval of being better than 2K19, there's things that has to be fixed still. Even though we have this 1.8 patch, it's fixing and has fixed a lot of our complaints. There are still some minor issues still going on with this game, but hopefully the definitive version of this game, when all the patches are done, this could be the greatest wrestling game, 2K anyway, WWE 2K game of all time. Now, let's go over some of the patch notes. This patch fixed one of the main issues a lot of us had with universe mode, the trios, the people in your stable, the manager. Certain people wouldn't come out to the ring with you. They didn't do certain entrances the way they do it. They didn't do like they normally would do. They was all over the place. Now, some of this stuff like that, what I just said, shouldn't be an issue. It's kind of a head scratcher. Why did they have a problem with that anyway? But I guess with this engine, the way they running it, the coding possibly can make it's maybe confusing the AI, the way the game works. But the trios is fixed. Now let's look at the 1.8 patch and see what they added. They said added entrance for damage control stable, polish updates for several superstars. That's great. Before we continue the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that notification bell. Let's get to the road of 2,000 subscribers. Let's go. Gameplay implemented various AI improvements. Are we seeing AI improvements with this patch? I am seeing AI improvements, especially with the AI interference. Like if you have somebody in your stable come out with you, there's more interference as far as distracting the referee, distracting the superstar. So I am seeing improvements with that. They also said they decreased frequency of AI pin attempts to address players' feedback. I said this in my little podcast I got going on here. I have no problem with how frequent the AI pin. I know they didn't pin a lot to me, but I am hearing a lot of you guys saying that y'all don't like the frequency of the taunts. The AI is taunting way too much. To me, they're right on the borderline of taunting too much. But to me, when the superstars, the AI taunts, it's at appropriate situations. Like if he beats you up and slams you down, he may taunt a little bit. I love the taunting, and I like the AI how often they pin. I don't see why they decreased it, but they say they addressed the players' feedback. So apparently, the community reached out to them and said, they're pinning way too much, and it had to have been a lot of people to say that for them to actually change that situation. Had to be a lot of people. So, but they still pin at a decent amount with this new patch. Though I really don't see a difference, to be honest with you. I really don't see after this patch them pinning more or the AI pinning less. But nevertheless, now I'm not going to read all these patch notes here, but they did a lot of stuff with the AI here. The effectiveness of the dodge tendency attribute, excellent. Now I have seen this as far as the AI. The AI, as far as the AI tendencies, they're doing is more presentable now. It's more, you can see your tendencies of the AI more is standing out more, especially the dodge, the reversals. So yeah, so great. Improve the AI logic performing corner attacks. All this is great. Excellent job, 2K. And now another situation here that people was complaining about, and is you have to fix. It's the online stability. A lot of people were saying it was getting crashes, they was getting kicked out. It was a little shaky here on the online. Now I don't play online, so I really can't tell. But from what the patch notes saying from this 1.8 patch is the improved stability online matches, improved overall experience when joining sessions or accepting an invite, and so forth and so on. So we're heading in the right direction here. Now, I will say this, listen, a lot of this stuff that I'm seeing here, we shouldn't, in my opinion, shouldn't be happening. Like this stuff should already be fixed. This stuff should be a standard. It's almost like some of this stuff, especially, well, I'm not gonna say some of this stuff. I'll pinpoint one thing: decreased frequency of AI pin attempts. I have to keep talking about that. So now it appears, and this is just my opinion on it, we are potentially affecting how the AI plays by just complaining to 2K, like, oh, I don't like this. Oh, now I don't know how I feel about that. Like we saying, oh, they taunt too much, they go fix the taunt. Oh, they do this move too much. Oh, they go outside the ropes too much. I'm a little nervous of how they are addressing that. Those things are just, are little nitpicks, but other things like the stability of online, and yes, excellent job, 2K fixed it. But our own preferences of how we like the game individually, I don't think they need to be touching that. But anyway, regardless, I don't see too much of a difference with the pin. But anyway, let me. I'm going on a tangent. Let's look on the universe mode here. Universe mode improves stability of rivals and rivalry outcomes, improve matchmaking logic, improve overall universe stability, addresses reports and concerns related to post-match cutscenes playing after disqualifications. Great fixes to this game. Universe mode is our pride and joy. We love universe mode with a passion, and I like how they fixed it and helped, the matchmaking logic. Some of this stuff is a little vague. I don't know exactly what they're talking about when they say improved matchmaking logic. I mean, I guess we can use our imagination, but I am seeing, so far, the 1.8 patch, I'm seeing the most change for the better. Now, I did say in my little podcast, it looked like they sped the gameplay up. Now, I played it a little bit more today and yesterday. I don't know. I can't really tell for sure. I don't know if they sped it up or not. They might have not sped it up. I don't want to be 100% sure on that, but you can see the changes in the AI. And GM mode, they did a lot of fixes with the GM mode. Allowed to set triple threat match, fatal four-way matches as a title match. Improve stability when purchasing multiple power cards and addressing reported concerns related to the timing of when certain power cards to be activated. So every mode got attention here with this patch. My faction got attention. My rise addressed concerns reports of the locks faction forming, and the legacy make your briefcase storyline. So yeah. Now here's one of my only concerns about WWE 2K23. And a lot of you from your comments have had this same situation. And I'm going to probably reach out to 2K, like everybody else do, make a ticket and ask them. I don't know how I'm going to word this, But there's something going on with the AI. Is where when you're fighting the AI, or you're playing AI versus AI, whatever you're doing, the AI sometimes, and it's like it's happening more frequent, is having a hard time getting you back in the ring. I've said this before. Like, it's trying to get you back in the ring, and when it's like the direction of, at times, the direction of when they're trying to Irish whip you back in the ring, they just throw you across the way. And a lot of the times the AI, and this is my opinion, from my opinion, guys, it seems like the AI gets slightly confused at times when you fight outside the ring. It's like the AI will get back in the ring, get back out the ring, get back in the ring, or stay in the ring and let you get counted out, or don't know how to get you. They might need to fix that. Something going on, something, because this didn't happen in 2K22, and it's, I'm 2K22 wasn't my favorite, but it was, a great game, and it didn't happen in 2K19. The AI wanted you to get back in the ring with 2K19. It wanted you to get back in the ring with 2K22, but with 2K23, and the AI is smart at doing this, but it's still kind of off. It's like the AI at times deliberately wants you to get counted out. The AI is. So if you're dazed and knocked out outside the ring, the AI will get back in the ring and allow you to get count out. There are way too many count out matches or draw matches with the AI, or you fighting the AI. Now, player versus AI, you may not see this because you'll just get up and get back in the ring, or throw the AI back in the ring, and this might even be an advantage, player versus the AI. But even player versus AI, you still see it like, wait a minute, why is he in the ring not attacking me? Obviously, I guess is AI smart? He want to get you counted out. But at the same time, this never happened before in the other previous 2K games. I mean, they'll at least get back in the ring, or so in other words, it's just making a lot of count outs, a lot of draws, and they need to fix that. That's one of the major things I'm seeing, that my concerns of if they can possibly fix it. Now, how deep and how thorough can these patches fix certain aspects of the game? Are there certain aspects of the game that cannot be fixed just by patches? They have to make a whole new game, or other words, we have to wait to 2K24 to fix certain spots. Now, I thought that they wouldn't be able to fix the trios coming out in universe mode, but they fixed that, so the possibilities are endless, but who knows? I have to give 2K their props. Their patches are great, especially coming out with a yearly game. You got to hit the ground running. Time is not on your side. You got to make this great game. You got to update the roster. You got to do this and do that. If you want to elevate the game and change the physics, you can't experiment too far. They can't experiment, in my opinion, they can't experiment too far, because if they experiment too far, this game is they're not going to make the deadline. They're going to give us a game that's possibly crashing and not tested well if they try to push the limit too far. That's what I think with what happened in 2K20. They possibly tried to push the envelope too far, but didn't have enough time. But then Ukes left them too, so left them high and dry. So that can add all up, and then you got a buggy game. But I think the progress of 2K23. Well, let me go back. The progress of 2K22, 2K23, and then with 2K24 is they're moving in a right pace, in a right direction, where the patches are good enough to fix the issues, the minor and major issues that we're experiencing. You can fix it with a patch. It's not a situation, hopefully it's not a situation where certain aspects of this game that need to be fixed, they'll just have to make a whole new game. We have to wait to 2K24 to be fixed. We are seeing that there are issues that some of us are seeing, that they can go back and patch this game up and giving us the 1.8, the one, possibly 1.9 in the future, 1.10. All, it can keep going forth. But so far, 2K23 is a great game. Now, but right now, until we get the definitive game, I was on the fence of saying, is this game better than 2K19? 2K19 is one of the staples, one of the greatest WWE 2K games ever made. Maybe, and some people say the greatest, along with 2K14. I'm gonna be honest, 2K14, I didn't really play a lot of it at the time when that game came out. I'm a lot familiar with 2K19. I can't, for right now, I can't give the nod to 2K23 yet. 2K19 was so smooth. There was barely a bug. I probably was some bugs in that game, but I've never seen a bug in that game. I experienced a few crashes, but very minimum. The game was just so smooth to play. The AI was very smart. The AI knew how to throw you in the ring. The AI knew the detection, the targeting of throwing you back in the ring was great. It was a little unpredictability, and not to mention the other modes in the game. But 2K23, until we get all the patches throughout the year, I don't know how many. Well, obviously, every DLC we're going to get a patch possibly to go along with the DLC. But until we get to the end of the year and get every patch, we're really not going to know how truly great this game is. But I think if they can fix the issues that I just mentioned, keeps making the online stable, keep doing what they're doing, then no doubt about it, we're going to have a great game. We have a great game. So they're on the pace in the right direction. Well, anyway, I'm Wacky Cat. Just wanted to talk about the 1.8 patch. Yeah, I have to agree with the critics. 2K23 is a good game. Minor issues to the point that they're so minor, it's like, why is this even happening? But hey, who knows? Well, anyway, I'm Wacky Cat. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'm out.